Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to Advent of Code by Voice, where I pick random Advent of Code days and do them by voice. The idea is to just be as realistic as possible to how I would actually approach this problem. I do most of my coding by voice, and I do terminal and browsing mostly by keyboard and mouse. Portal. Drowse. So you can see today the challenge. The input is basically a terminal session, and the output. So first, you're supposed to figure out what files are in the terminal in the file system, and then you're supposed to output the sum of the total sizes of all the directories with size at most 100,000. Okay. So let's get started. So I'm going to be starting from scratch here, so you can see me, I don't know, doing a greenfield project. So the first thing I'll do is let's copy that input. That seems useful. Copy that. I'm going to do this in TypeScript because that's where I spend a lot of my time coding these days. Coder. So let's create a new directory to mess around in. Let's... And let's open that up in VS Code in a new project window. Cool. Termdog. Drowse. All right, let's initialize git directory. Let's initialize something called branchless, which is a really cool piece of software I use to make Git easier to use, do powerful tree manipulations, etc. Main branch is the main branch, and cool. So let's now install TypeScript. I'm following this guide here for like super bare bones TypeScript project. Seems pretty nice. Let's do this. Paste that clap. Drowse. Cool. Let's create a file. Let's just steal this for now. Drowse. Let's make a source directory. Let's do like source / days / 7 / so that's going to be for day 7. Cool. And then all right, let's paste into there. Cool. Voice mode. Drowse. I'm gonna try using Bun, which is a cool project. Let's see if that works. Right, okay, so this didn't actually do anything, so let's try printing something. Poor Funkplex, Funk print. Apply each, string whatever. Bring blue risk to core. Disk. Termdog north. Clap. Drowse. Cool. All right. So we have code running. That's the biggest hurdle. So let's check this in as our initial commit. Git commit, initial commit. Disclose. Drowse. Cool. So yeah, let's take that sample input and drop it into a directory. Drowse. Okay, here's the input. So let's read it. Zen mode. List doc. South, many right, cross. Pour func pit, snip func parse input. Word text is type string next. Make return bring plex. Ditch 2 states blue risk. Bring pit to harp. Clear whale, string hello. Disk. Term dog north. North. Clap. Drowse. Okay, cool. So we have parse input function, which does nothing. So let's grab the first argument. Google Scout node open first argument file. Coder. Drowse. I think we need to install some node type definitions. Coder. Google Scout node read file. Copy that, coder. Please restart. Clap. Drowse, restarting the TypeScript server there, so it picks up the import. By the way, I don't like that I don't have any package.json here, so I think I should be able to grab that. Let's ignore some of these for now. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go MIT. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so popdoc package. Low dog. Drowse. Okay, cool. So now we have a package because we should track our dependencies. Bad idea not to do that. Cool. All right. So now pop last. Paste that. Jest. Drowse. Let's just read it sync. It's a CLI. It shouldn't matter. Round. Tab last. Copy that, coder. Paste that. Square num2. Quick fix pit. Disk. Conwrap drum, word input. Drowse. So I wrap that in a constant snippet. Okay, cool. So then let's swap these two lines and make input be what we actually parse. Bring click to core round harp. Swap line with gust. Disk. Drowse. Okay, what's wrong here? It's a buffer, so we need to think we need to pass in an encoding. Copy that, coder. Paste after argue cap. Disk. Drowse. Okay, this should work. Resume. Low dog north. Low dog north. North. Clap. Drowse. Okay, maybe we should use... Oh, right. We don't have an argument. Cool. Awesome. All right, cool. So we have our input. So now let's split it up. Zen mode. Drink risk. Snipcon lines. Bring each point. Pick 2. Round. Yes. Disc. Bring look to each. Disc. Low dog north. North. Clap. Drowse. Okay, cool. We got it split up. So now I think we can just look at the first. I think we can split on spaces. And then just grab the first one, and that'll tell us what kind of thing it is. So if it's dollar, it's a command. If it's dir, then it's telling us a directory. Low dog. Drowse. Okay, so maybe let's not return anything. Maybe let's just run through the input. So rename air, camel handle input. Scratcher, camel process input. Clap. Disc. Pour cap, snip 4 in line. Bring look next. Move line blue cap. Bring each to core urge, disc, low dog north, clap. North clap. Low dog. Term zoom. Pour blue pit. Apply blue urge, bring urge, disc, term dog north. Clap. Drowse. Okay, cool. So now we're printing all the lines. So then let's just let's split the line. Yep. Poor look. Snipcon square. Word type. Spam. Pebbles. Word rest. Next. Low dog. Bring ink point word split round quad void disc. Pour. Move line oats clear last alpha bring York disc low dog north. Clap. Drowse. Okay, cool. So we're getting these first things on the line. So that's cool. So then let's switch them. So let's do a switch on those. Yeah, I guess we can't quite do a switch because these could be numbers. So I guess let's just do an if statement. Yeah. Pour cap, sniff else if. Nope. Snip if else. Nope. Snip if bring pit is equal quad dollar. Next. Move line cap clear last alpha sends got a dollar. Clear trap proud got quad wrap core. Bring dollar to drum disk. Term dog north clap. Snip else if after cap. Bring core trap. Bring fox inc to dollar. Next, bring line cap. Bring drum to dollar disk low dog north. Term dog north clap. Drowse. Okay, cool, looking good. Got a dollar, got a dir. All right, so I mean, it looks like otherwise we can just it's going to be a number. So I think we can just yeah, I think we're fine then. So snip else after near. Bring line cap, clear last alpha, scratcher word number, void, make quote var. Bring red York, ski switch trap, disk low dog north, term dog north clap. Drowse. Cool. All right, so this is all parsed up, right? Got a dollar, got a dir, got number, got a dir. Cool. Yeah, that looks sane. Awesome. All right, so then let's handle each of these. Okay, so let's wrap this function in a class so that we can keep a little state without making it be too global. Class wrap func red risk. Hammer input handler. Ditch urge. Pour. Camel current directory is type string pipe type undefined. Disk. Float this. Scratch. Float this disk. Drink red each. Make new. Bring harp round. Yes. Ditch line risk. Ditch near. Disk low dog north. Term dog north. Clap. Drowse. Okay, still working. Notice I keep mixing up low dog and term dog. Maybe I should rework those commands. Low dog just makes the lower panel toggle, whereas term dog shows the terminal, and like they behave slightly differently. So I should probably rework those. Okay, cool. So now we have this blah blah blah. So let's handle a CD, and that's going to set the current directory. Clear line blue cap, make self point. Camel handle command round. Bring each. Quick fix made. Clap. Drowse. I rely on the TypeScript server a lot to just write functions for me and stuff. Rename red each, word args, disk. Low dog. Clear red each, word args, clap. Nope. Disk. Clear core trap. Snip debug JSON, bring air. Disk, low dog. North. Clap. Drowse. Okay, cool. Looking good. Yeah, so really this is like command and rest, right? So pour cap, snip con square, word command, spam, pebbles, word rest, next, bring gust, disk. Pre-spun word commands, Scratch. Is type string spam? Pebbles. Drink near, func print, bring cap. Swap line with air, ditch line trap. Pre-blue risk, pebbles. Disk. Nope. Drowse. I was trying to do something fancy there, but TypeScript wasn't happy with it. So let's just rename this. Rename this camel full args. Clap. Clear spun word args. Swap line with risk. Bring spun to risk. Pour func print, bring made, swap line with gust. Disk, term dog north clap. Drowse. Cool. Command CD D. Okay, cool. This is looking good. All right, fine. All right, looks like the commands are just CD and ls. Pour spun, snip if, bring drum is equal. Quad, cap drum, next, make self, point. Word handle, ship cap drum, round. Bring spun, square, num 0. Clear last word each, hammer change directory. Quick fix this, clap. Low dog. Snip else after this, bring line look. Drowse. To be honest, we don't actually need to handle LSs because we don't really care because we know how to parse the rest of it. So, yeah, we just skip those. Nope. Disk. Clear error word name. Spike every func. Disk. Clear core whale, func print, quad, sense changing to directory. Void make quote var, bring made. Ski switch harp, disk, low dog north clap. North clap. Drowse. Okay, cool. Right. So yeah. So if the directory is the top level directory, then we are going to set it to that. Otherwise, so I think we probably want to create a directory tree here. Yes, let's do that. Low dog. Drowse. So let's create a new class to handle the directory tree because that seems like a fairly separate concern. Let's move this input handler to a new file. Quick fix class. Clap. Disk. Falling ink. Drowse. Okay, so now we have our input handler. So let's make something called like a directory tree. Doc make sibling, hammer directory tree, point TypeScript. Clap. Make export, snip class, directory tree. Cross. Pop doc input handler, side doc. cross, disk. Drowse. Let's make some things private. Pre-cap and blue harp and X oats make private disk. Poor cap. Bring fox ink, stack void, bring fox ink, form camel at first alpha disk. Tug, make a sign, bring drum round, ditch type drum disk. Pre-line, make private disk. Imports fix. Scratch, imports fix disk. Pre-ink, make new disk. Drowse. Okay, cool. Now we have a directory tree that we can work with. Let's make sure we haven't broken anything. Term dog north clap. Drowse. Cool. So low dog. Drowse. Okay, cool. So let us so if they change directory to slash, then we want to get that directory. I mean, yeah, so maybe this thing should create a root directory on startup. Directory tree should create a root directory. And then when we change to slash, we will just ask for that directory. So we can say ask for root directory. That seems sensible. So post blue fox lacer clap. Nope. Post blue fox lacer clap. Make read only camel root directory. Stack void proud directory. Scrape. Drink class snip face directory. Word name stack void. Yes. Disk. Post cap make a sign curly bring made stack void quad stroke disk. Drowse. Okay, cool. I might mess with this later, but this is something. Yeah, so then current directory is now going to be a directory, not a string. Bring oats to type gust cross imports fix disk. Imports fix. Drowse. It's not exported, so we can't import it. Resume. Bring blue plex before fox find disk Oliver imports fix disk. Drowse. Okay. Looking better. Right. It might be undefined, so we need it. We should have kept that pipe undefined. Post ink pipe type undefined disk. Drink fox cap snip if. Bring made is equal. Quad stroke next. Make self point. Bring x urge. Make a sign. Yes. Clear past gust. Jest. Yes. Disk. Drowse. Okay, so now we can change to the root directory. Does something for us, presumably. So now, otherwise, let's change to, right, so we need parents and we need children, right, for these directories. So pour box made, word parent, stack void, bring box oats. Pipe make undefined, pour. Word children, stack void, bring York square disk. Drowse. Let's make this a class instead of an interface, so that it can be a bit smarter. I think that's useful. So bring spawn to fine. Pour snip init, make private, bring near. Clear vest, make public read only. Post made is type string, ditch line near. Disk. Post racker, make a sign, square. Disk. Post gust. Clone argue air. Bring risk past fine to made past spun. Ditch line source disk. Spike funk. Clear curly each, make new, bring blue drum, quad stroke. Round wrap string, push spam. Make undefined. Disk. Drowse. Okay, cool. These are a little bit smarter now. Pre-harp, make private. Disk. Drowse. Okay, cool. So now we can change to the root directory, and then let's handle the case where you go up a directory. So snip else after blue urge. Nope. Snip else if after harp. Snip else if. Bring core made, tug twice. Drill, point next. South. Bring line urge, tug twice, clear value. Bring paint trap, point word parent. Disk. Post cap quest. Disk. Snip else after this. Drowse. Okay, otherwise we're changing into a child. So let's do that. And we want to, I think we want a function which will either create or get child, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So let's say bring line harp, clear pit, make get or create child, round. Nope. Camel get or create child, round. Yes. Disk. Quick fix gust. Clap. Nope. Pour funk fox urge, snip funk bring gust. Ditch fine, push, bring 3 clicks made, next. Ditch last 2 car harp, ditch cap, next. Snip if, bring blue harp, chain sum. Nope. Snip if, bring blue harp, chain sum. Snip lamb to child. Pre-harp, make self, point, post leper. Post x leper. Drowse. Yes. Scratch. South. Make return. Extract core trap. Camel existing child. Scratcher word child. Clap. Clear spun word find. Post drum is not null. Scrape. Post line each. Nope. Post line each. Bring cap disk. Post sixth car risk void. Spike find disk. Pour if state clap. Make self point. Bring blue harp. Point word push round. Yes. Tug twice. Jest. Scrape. Make self. Disk. Extract core whale. Word child. Clap. Ditch near. Clear blue oats. Make let. Pour blue ink. Make return. Bring blue look. Disk. Spike this. Disk. Drowse. Okay, cool. Probably could clean that up a bit somehow, but that should do the trick. So really, we probably don't need this get or create child because I'm pretty sure this thing won't CD into a directory before it's been printed for the first time, right? Cross popdoc data. Drowse. So you can see we do this like ls, and so we'll have seen a dir blah here, so we don't need to do. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to CD into things which don't yet exist. So I think it might be a nice sanity check to not create it on the fly. So we'll just add a create child and a get child, and separate them, and then we don't need all this nonsense. So Drowse. But since I'm not 100% confident in that, let's do a commit. It's probably a good idea to do a commit anyways. It's been a while. Resume. Side dog. Get status. Drowse. Okay. Right. It looks like we are not excluding node modules in our git. Oh, I don't think we even have a git ignore. So let's add one. Let's just grab a standard npm git node git ignore. Google Scout node git ignore. Coder. Low dog. Drowse. That looks a bit better. So let's do a git commit. Git commit some initial scaffolding. Disclose. Zen mode. Drowse. Okay, so let's split this up into a create and a get child. Take red gust, clone funk, camel create child. Clear blue oats, camel get child. Clear 3 clicks look, make return, ditch tail core blue fine. Disk. Bring value whale to core x cap. Ditch line source and 2 states blue look and state red urge. Ditch line red harp and 2 states blue look. Ditch line blue near disk. Drowse. Okay, that's way simpler. So let's infer a return type. Yeah, okay. Quick fix funk. Quick fix funk trap. Pick 2. Disk. Cross. Pop last. Bring box gust to gust. Disk. Drowse. Okay, cool. So at a certain point, these children are going to be able to be directories or files. But yeah, we'll get there. So okay, fine. So now we can handle changing directories. So let's handle this dir thing here. So clear core x near, make self point. Pick 2 point. Nope. Just. Yes point. Yes. Scratch quad. Scratcher. Leopard drill. Cross pop dog data. Cross. Bring spun square. Num 0. Disk. Drowse. Okay, and we want to let this thing fail because this shouldn't. So I'm going to put an exclamation point there, which I don't know. We should probably checking for null, but like I'm happy to just let this thing fail hard and kind of ugly for now. Clear quest bang disk. Cross pop last. Rename red look push proud directory clap. Disk Oliver. Drowse. Okay, cool. So we're creating child directory. This is probably going to end up being get child. That could be a file. But this is fine for now. So let's, I think this thing should be functional. Yeah, cool. So let's maybe print like where we created it and what the parent is. Oh, so in theory, here, yeah, we should say if it doesn't exist, right? Yeah, because we don't want to like recreate it. Drink blue ink, snip if, bring value spun. Clear find, make sum next. Scratcher, word sum. Phone's urge next. South. Make return. Disk. Drowse. Okay, cool. That's a good idea. So, yeah, cool. So let's print that we created this thing, shall we? Yeah. Bring 3 clicks, play ink before just play made. Post that point. Tug quest. Disk. Clear harp, proud changed. Disk. Drink X cap, snip con square, word name next. Bring core X each. Bring made to source, disk. Bring made to core each. Disk. Pour urge, func print, ski. Sends created child directory void, make quote var, bring made, push. Void, trot of, make quote var, bring 3 clicks ink. Disk. Drowse. Okay, moment of truth. Resume. Term dog north. North. Clap. Drowse. I did something. It didn't error, so let's see. Term zoom. Drowse. Ah, okay, cool. So with this object thing, let's clean that up a little bit. Term zoom. Post urge, quest point, word name, disk, term dog north. Clap. Term zoom. Term zoom. Drowse. Okay, cool. Yep. Okay. Change to directory slash. Cool. Create a child directory A of slash. Cool. Create a child directory D of slash. Is that what we want? Term zoom. Pop doc data. Drowse. Yep. Change to directory A. Create a directory E of A. Yeah, looking good. Change to directory E. And then here, change to directory A, because that's the parent of E. Yep. Change to directory slash, that's the parent. Yep. And change directory D. Yeah, cool. All right, we're navigating around the directory tree and creating the child directories. So then we just need to create the files. So it looks like we're at an hour. So I think I'll probably call this one. Feel free to ask in the comments any questions that you have. Thank you so much for watching, and happy coding. Record stop.